Welcome to Beemaster 79. Today we are going to master 6 of the most common quantity words in English: much, many, little, few, a lot of, and plenty of. By the end of this lesson you will know exactly which one to use and why. Every example sentence you hear was written by us for teaching purposes. Here is our plan. First, the foundation, countable and uncountable nouns. Then the rules for much and many, followed by a lot of and plenty of. After that we compare a little with little and a few with few, because that one small word, a, changes the meaning completely. We finish with the most common mistakes and a 10-question practice test. Get a pen and paper ready. Everything in this lesson depends on one question: can you count the noun? Countable nouns have a singular and a plural form. 1 book, 2 books. You can put a or an in front of them. Uncountable nouns are seen as a mass or a substance. They have no plural s, they never take a or an, and they always take a singular verb. Listen.
3 cups of coffee are on the table. Coffee is expensive here.
Notice the second sentence, coffee, with no article and no s, followed by is. Now a warning: some nouns are uncountable in English even though they are countable in many other languages. Advice, information, news, furniture, luggage, money, homework, traffic and bread are all uncountable. So we never say informations or advices. If you really need to count them, put a partner word in front.
She gave me 2 pieces of advice. We bought 3 items of furniture.
Let's start with much. Much goes with uncountable nouns, and in everyday English it lives mainly in negative sentences and in questions.
I don't have much time. Is there much traffic this morning? There isn't much sugar left.
Much time, much traffic, much sugar. All uncountable, and every one of them inside a negative or a question. Many is the twin of much, but it goes with plural countable nouns. Many is comfortable in negatives, in questions, and also in positive sentences where much would sound strange.
I don't have many friends in the city. How many books did you read last year? Many students find this topic difficult.
This is the point most learners miss. In a normal positive sentence, much on its own sounds unnatural. We do not usually say, I have much money. We say, I have a lot of money. There are 3 exceptions. First, after to, so, as and very. Second, in formal or written English. And third, remember that many is fine in positive sentences at any time.
There is too much noise. Much has changed since then.
A lot of and its informal twin lots of is the safe choice because it works with both countable and uncountable nouns in positive sentences, negatives and questions. One warning: the verb agrees with the noun after of, not with the word lot.
A lot of water was wasted. A lot of people were waiting outside.
Water is uncountable, so we use was. People is plural, so we use were. And be careful, a lot without of is an adverb. I study a lot. Thanks a lot. Plenty of means more than enough, and it carries a positive, relaxed feeling. It works with countable and uncountable nouns, and it usually appears in positive sentences.
There's plenty of time, so please don't rush. We have plenty of chairs for everyone.
Compare the two. We have enough chairs means just the right number. We have plenty of chairs means more than we need. Now the pair that changes meaning with one small word. Both go with uncountable nouns. A little with a means a small amount, and the feeling is positive, some, and it is enough. Little without a means almost none, and the feeling is negative.
I have a little money, so let's get a coffee. I have little money, so I can't come.
In everyday speech, little on its own can sound formal. Most people say very little or hardly any. A few and few work in exactly the same way, but with plural countable nouns. A few means some, and it is enough. Few means almost none, and again the feeling is negative.
A few friends came to help, so it was easy. Few friends came, so I did everything alone.
And once more, in conversation we usually strengthen the negative one. Very few friends came. Here is the whole family in one picture. Read the third column for the amount and the last column for the feeling. A little and a few are your optimistic words. Little and few are your pessimistic words. Pause the video now and copy this table into your notebook. And here is the master table for every quantifier in this lesson. On the left, words that only take uncountable nouns much, a little, a bit of, and a great deal of. In the middle, words that only take plural countable nouns many, a few, several, and a number of. On the right, the flexible ones that take both a lot of, lots of, plenty of, some, any, no, and enough. If you are ever unsure, choose from the right-hand column. Questions follow the same logic. How much for uncountable nouns? How many for plural countable nouns? There is one extra use. How much also asks about price.
How much water do you drink every day? How many people live in your house? How much is this jacket?
Two very useful patterns. Too much and too many mean more than you want, and the feeling is negative, it is a problem. So much and so many are simply strong versions of a lot of, and they are often followed by that plus a result.
You put too much salt in the soup.
There were so many cars that we missed our flight.
And remember, too much can also come after a verb. You worry too much. A few extra quantifiers to lift your vocabulary score. A bit of is an informal way to say a little. A great deal of is a formal way to say a lot of with uncountable nouns. Several means more than a few, but not many. A number of is a formal alternative to many, and hardly any means almost none, and it works with both noun types. Here are the 6 mistakes I hear most often. Read the wrong version on the left and the correction on the right. Informations does not exist because information is uncountable. How many money is wrong because money is uncountable, so we ask how much money. Much people is wrong because people is plural and countable. A few time is wrong because time is uncountable here, so we say a little time. And homeworks and luggages do not exist either. Pause the video and check that you have never written any of these. Time to practice. Read each sentence and choose the correct quantifier. Pause the video, write your 5 answers, then play again to check. Here are questions 1 to 5. Number 1. I don't have blank time this afternoon. Number 2. How blank people came to the meeting. Number 3. She gave me blank useful advice before the exam. Number 4. We have blank of chairs so everybody can sit down. Number 5. Blank students passed the tests so the teacher was worried. Here are the answers. 1. I don't have much time. Much because time is uncountable and the sentence is negative. 2. How many people? Many because people is a plural countable noun. 3. She gave me a lot of useful advice. Advice is uncountable, and in a positive sentence we prefer a lot of, not much. 4. Plenty of chairs, meaning more than enough. And 5. Few students passed. Few without a because the meaning is almost none, and that matches the worried teacher. Here are questions 6 to 10. These are a little harder, so read the whole sentence before you choose. Number 6. I have blank money, enough for a coffee, at least. Number 7. There is blank point in arguing with him. He never listens. Number 8. Don't put blank salt in the soup. Number 9. There were blank many cars that we missed the flight. Number 10. How blank is a ticket to the city centre? And the answers. 6. I have a little money. A little, with a, because there is some, and it is enough for a coffee. 7. There is little point in arguing. Little, without a, because there is almost none. 8. Don't put too much salt. 9. There were so many cars that we missed the flight. And 10. How much is a ticket, because how much also asks about price. If you scored 8 or more out of 10, you have understood the system. If not, go back to the 2 summary tables and try again. Let's put the whole lesson into 7 lines. Countable nouns take many, a few, few and several. Uncountable nouns take much, a little, little and a bit of. Both take a lot of, lots of, plenty of, some and enough. Much in a positive sentence sounds formal, so prefer a lot of. A little and a few mean some, and it is enough. Little and few mean almost none. And how much goes with uncountable nouns, how many with countable ones, and how much also asks the price. Your turn. Write 5 sentences about your week using a little, a few and plenty of, and then say them out loud because fluency comes from your mouth, not from your notebook. Take a screenshot of the 2 summary tables and review them tomorrow, and tell me in the comments which pair was hardest for you. Thank you for studying with Bmaster 79. See you in the next lesson.